This is a multiple dependent list which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the left hand side, we have got the product category, and product categories will be managed through dropdowns. When I'll click on the dropdown, we can see various categories over here. I'll select the very first category, that is dry. As soon as I selected dry, on the right hand side, we can see the cell got highlighted in red. It means the second entry will be done over here. I'll click over here and a drop down is visible. I'll click on drop down and will select the product name. As soon as I selected the product name, all the things got visible. If I'll come to left hand side and will change the product category, currently it's dry. If I'll select frozen, the cell of item got highlighted. Let's click over here. Let's click on drop down. And this time, all the items of frozen category is visible. If I'll select a specific product, the highlight got removed. If I'll come to left hand side and will change the product category once again, if I'll select fruits and vegetables, the cell of item got highlighted. Let's click over here. Now let's click on drop down. This time we can see the list of fruits and vegetables. Item codes, unit of measurement, rate and vendor's name will be changed automatically. In this format, there will be total 3 sheets. First one will be item list. This is our item and rate list, where we have got name of all the items, item codes, product categories, unit of measurement means UOM, and their rate. And over here, we haven't got any formulas. Just we have got the drop downs. The third sheet will be of setting sheet. In setting sheet, we will have our product categories, vendor's name, and products filtered list. Product filtered list will be fully formulated, and based on products filtered list, our dependent drop-down list will be created. Let's go back to our drop-down list or dependent drop-down list, and let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook. Currently we have got a single sheet, and that is item list. Over here we have got name of all our products, item codes, product categories, unit of measurement and their rate. And we haven't got any formulas over here. I'll insert a new sheet and this will be our setting sheet. I'll click on A1. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2. This will be serial number, product category. Let's increase the column size. This will be product category, vendor's name. I'll adjust the column size over here. We'll click on serial number 1, 2. We'll select both and we'll drag down till 10. Now I'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift, Control, down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders over here. Product category. Let's go to our item list. Over here we have got our product categories as dry, chilled, fruits and vegetables, and packaging. So I'll go back to my setting sheet and will type all the categories over there manually. Or in case you want, you can do copy paste also. Let's go to setting sheet. First category will be dry, frozen, fruits and vegetables, packaging, chilled. Let's come to vendor's name. I'll take some random names over here. We'll click on serial number and we'll select till vendor's name. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll take column E closer. We'll copy vendor's name from here, Ctrl-C or Command-C, and we'll paste in F2, Ctrl-V or Command-V. We'll increase the column size. This will be product filtered list. Now we will come down and we'll click on plus. Means we will insert a new sheet. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B4. This will be product category. We'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center. In center, we get the option of wrap text. I'll click on wrap text. We'll click just after product category. Item code, items, UOM means unit of measurement, rate, vendors, and this will be helper. We'll take row number 3 closer. We'll click on B2 and we'll select till H. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll change the font style. We'll select as Arial Black. Over here we will have our headers. Whatever header you want, you can put as per your choice. I'll just put dependent drop-down list. We'll click over here and we'll unwrap the text. We'll click on product category We'll press Shift Control right arrow key and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color and we'll create borders. We'll click just under product category. Over here we will create the drop downs, and to create the drop downs I'll be going to data tab. We'll come to right hand side. Over here we can see the option of data tools. In data tools we have got the option of data validation. I'll click on data validation. On the top we can see three things: settings, input message and error alert. We have to be in settings. Over here we can see any value. I'll click on drop down and we'll select list, source. I'll be going to my setting sheet. We'll take this to right and we'll select product categories from top to bottom. I have selected some extra cells. In case my list will increase in future, I'll not have to change my range. Now I'll come to right hand side and we'll click on OK. So my drop down list got created. I'll drag this down. We can't see anything. Let's select categories one by one. I'll increase the column size. We'll adjust the row size over here. We'll click on product category. We'll select till row number 14, means as per my requirement, and we'll select till right. And we'll create borders. We'll go to home and we'll create borders. We'll go to view tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Let's rename the list, drop down list. Now I'll go to setting sheet and over here we will put our formula, and the formula will be plus or equal to filter, bracket open, array. I'll go to my item list and we'll select column B where we have got all our items. We have to drag our formula, so we will have to lock our range, and to lock the range I'll press F4 or function F4 and dollars got inserted, comma, include. What we have to include? We have to include our product categories list. So I'll select from top to bottom. We are not going to log this. Is equal to, we will go to sheet of drop down list and we'll click on first product category, comma, if empty. If empty, we want blank. So I'll put double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And our product filter list got created. Currently we can see all the products of dry, means we can see all the dry items over here. If I'll go to drop down list, if I'll do this frozen, let's go to our setting sheet and this time we can see the list of frozen items. We will add few more functions over here. I'll double click on the formula, will come in the very beginning and we'll insert the function of unique. Unique, bracket open, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. What unique does? Unique remove all the duplicates and provides us single item, means single name. So over here we have inserted two functions, first of filter and second of unique. I'll double click on the formula, will come in the very beginning and we'll insert the function of sort, S-O-R-T, sort, bracket open, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. What sort does? Sort will arrange all the things alphabetically. We will insert one more function over here. I'll double click on the formula, will come in the very beginning and we'll insert the function of transpose, T-R-A. We got the option, I'll select transpose. We'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now all the items got transposed. Earlier it was in column, now it's in a single row. Now what we have to do, we have to drag down our formula. I'll go on top. Over here we can see product's name. In case your list will increase in future, you'll be able to see the names over here also. Perfect. So setting sheet is done now. Let's go back to our drop down list. Now we will come to items and over here we will create our drop down list, but this time drop down list will be dependent. We'll go to data tab, we'll come to right hand side and we'll select data validation. From here we will select list, source. We will go to our settings sheet. We'll take this to left and we'll click on very first item. Over here we can see $1 in the beginning and $1 in the mid. I'll delete the dollar which is in the mid or in center. We'll come to the end and we'll insert hash. What hash is going to do? Hash will select the whole list. Now I'll click on OK. Now we can see the drop down list over here. Let's drag this down. I'll click on top. When I'll click on drop down list, we can see all the frozen items over here. If I'll go to left and we'll do this dry, let's come to items. Now we can see all the dry items. Perfect. Let's come to item code. Let's insert our formula over here, and the formula will be plus or equal to VLOOKUP, bracket open, lookup value. Items will be our lookup value, comma. Let's take this down. Table array. For table array, I'll be going to my item list and will select all the things from top. We'll press F4 or function F4 and my range will be logged, comma. Column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from items. So items automatically became column index number 1. Item code is column index number 2. So I'll put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got NA error over here. Why we got an error? Because there's nothing in our lookup value. If I select something, my NA error got vanished. Let's delete this. I'll click on the formula. We'll double click over here. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now we can't see anything over here. Let's increase the size of items. Now I'll select one item over here and we can see the item code. If I change dry and we'll do this fruits and vegetables, let's come to right hand side. If I'll click on drop down now, we can see all the items of fruits and vegetables. If I'll select baby corn from here, my item code got changed. I'll adjust this little bit. I'll drag down the formula. Now I'll click on top. We'll go to formula bar and we'll copy my formula. Control C or Command C. We'll press escape. We'll come to UOM means unit of measurement and we'll paste over here. Control V or Command V. Enter. We can see item code over here. I'll double click on the formula. We can see 2 in the end. So we will have to change our column index number. I'll hit enter and we'll go to my item list. Name of items are column index number 1. Item code is 2. Product category is 3. Unit of measurement is 4 and rate is 5. Let's go to our drop down list. I'll double click over here. Unit of measurement is 4. So I'll delete 2 and we'll put 4 and we'll hit enter. And we got the unit of measurement. I'll drag this down. Rate. In item list, rate is in number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'll go to drop down list. We'll copy my formula from here. Control C or Command C. We'll press escape and we'll paste my formula. Control V or Command V. Enter. We'll double click over here. We'll come to the end. We'll delete 4 and we'll put 5. Enter. We'll align this in center. We'll go to Home tab and we'll align this in center. We'll drag this down. Let's come to right hand side. Vendors. For vendors also, we will use VLOOKUP. Plus or equal to VLOOKUP. Bracket open. Lookup value. We'll come to left. Over here, our lookup value will be product category. So I'll click on very first product category, comma, table array. I'll be going to my settings sheet and we select product category and vendor's name from top. I'll have to drag down my formula. So I'll press F4 or function F4 and my range will be logged, comma. When we come to right hand side, we can see we have to provide column index number. Selection of VLOOKUP started from product category. So product category automatically became column index number 1 and vendor's name became column index number 2. So I'll put 2 over here, comma, 0 for exact match. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Let's come to right and we can see vendor's name over here. I'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if error. If error, bracket open, we'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down. Let's come to left. If I'll delete categories from here, we are not able to see vendor's name. Let's come to right. Now we will come to helper and through helper, we will be highlighting our cells. If the items will not match product category, it will be highlighted. Let's come to right. Over here, I'll be using the function or formula of XLOOKUP plus or equal to XLOOKUP. Bracket open, lookup value. Lookup value will be item's name. I'll take this down, comma, lookup array. I'll be going to my item list and will select all the items from top. Means I'll select the whole column, comma. We have to provide return array. In return what we want? In return we want product category. So I'll select product category from top. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll increase the column size. So we can see fruits and vegetables over here. If I change the category, if I select dry from here, just notice one thing. In product category, we have got dry, but in helper, we can see fruits and vegetables. So by using this trick, we will be highlighting the cells of items. We'll select items from top to bottom. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side and we'll click on Conditional Formatting. We'll come down and we'll select New Rule. From here, I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of Classic. You'll be diverted to next step, and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to, I'll come to left hand side and will click on first product category. By default, dollars got inserted, so I'll delete both the dollars. We'll come to the end, smaller than, greater than. In Excel, we use smaller than and greater than together for not equal to. So I have done if product category is not equal to, we'll come to right hand side and we'll click on helper. We'll delete dollars from here. So how this formula is going to work? If product category will not be equal to helper means if both the things will not be same, then only item should be highlighted. I'll click on drop down. We'll go to customize format, fill. From here I'll select red color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color as white and we'll click on OK. OK. Just notice our helper and product category are different, so items got highlighted. If I'll click on drop down and we'll select any item of dry, my highlight got removed. And in product category as well as helper, we can see the same category. If I'll come to left and from the drop down, if I'll select fruits and vegetables, item got highlighted. It means there's some issue with the item. I'll click on drop down and will select any item of fruits and vegetables and my highlight got removed. Let's come to right hand side. Let's drag down our formula. We can see 0 over here. No need to change anything because we have to hide helper column. I'll click on top. We'll right click the mouse. Hide. Perfect. Let's come to left. I'll click on Dependent Dropdown List and we'll select till end and we'll merge the cells. We'll create borders over here. We'll take column A closer and row number 1 little bit more closer. And our dependent dropdown list is ready now. I'll provide the link of file in description box. In case you want to download, you can.